Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities and Miniatures. Today we got another Artel W model in this baggie, just jammed full of parts. This is their somewhat new Dreadlord. Ooh, the Lord of Dread. Want to see what it looks like? So do I. Can I get it out of the bag? Possibly. So, in true Artel W fashion, this guy has all kinds of parts to deal with. Whee! Okay. Cape, self-explanatory. A leg, and quite ornate heavy armor, especially if you wanted to do him as a Space Marine, or something along those lines. Is he supposed to have something to stand on? It feels like he should. He's got claws on his feet. Not many skulls, though, surprisingly, even though his cloak is stitched out of him. Okay, very ornate bone-like armor. You seeing a pattern here? Ah, there is some tactical rocks for him to pose on. He's got a big clawed hand. Throw glasses on the ground and complain about how man is nothing but a miserable pile of secrets. We have a very out of focus bat-like skull head. It's almost like it was a vampire. A very ornate backpack. Almost looks like something Grimskull would do. A sword hand. And we have that claw. And another claw, just because. A bat-winged shoulder pad. A bat skull shoulder pad. A hand holding a goblet. That's what you need when you throw it on the ground after you're told you don't belong in this world because you're a monster. Oh, right. We've got our pretty boy vampire face there. You don't look like Dracula. I want to say that besides my fingers, this is supposed to be like part of a collar. We'll find out. And then there are also two gun options. A regular plasma-like gun and a spiffy skull shooting gun. I don't know. So as you can see, we got a lot of options here. I don't even know what I'm going to use. Probably a sword, probably a claw. But don't hold me to that yet. You'll find out in just a moment after I have glued this, and through the magic of video editing, it's all done. So give me a second. We're going to make that happen now. So our Dreadlord is all put together, or at least as much as I want to, in the way I like. So obviously I could not resist the helmet, and we went with the tried and true plasma pistol and power sword combo. I did keep all the other parts handy because, hey, you never know. With the pretty boy vampire head and the golden chalice, why not? We might put it to use later on. And I know I say this all the time, but I mean, the quality on the Artel models is always exquisite. It just really is a sharp casting job. And considering the price and considering what a lot of the other companies or the big name hobby manufacturers are asking, it almost seems like a better investment of my time and money tracking down some of these boutique resins. And I mean, just, it's really a gorgeous model. Can I do a paint job that, you know, proves its worth or does it justice? That's entirely debatable. But why don't we give you a good look-see as to how big he is in comparison to other models. So with our traditional dirty loyalists, you can see he stacks quite nicely. He doesn't have the out-of-control proportions. He's not embiggening like a lot of the other models are these days. He seems pretty subdued and like he's going to fit in quite nicely on the tabletop. Grabbing our heretics that I have handy, we have a Blackstone Fortress Marine and what does this do? The Lord of Executions or something. So you can see he is a little bit taller. Yes, he does have that tactical rock that he's standing on, but I don't see him being way overtly over the top in terms of size or anything like that. Grabbing some other third-party models, I've got a Grimskull Chaos Lord here, and you can see size-wise they're not too out of touch with each other, and obviously this guy's supposed to be in a more Terminator-style armor. I do have a other Grimskull. This is the Noisemaker guy, Noise Marine. Pretty close in terms of size. I also have their Blood Angel Smash Captain. If you want to see, well, that's another Grimskull model, but so stacking them up with other models out there, I think he's going to really fit in, especially if you are into the third-party stuff like I am. Another Artel model, Del Fuego. Yeah, I know it's not his name, but anyway. So again, really nice quality sculpt. You have a fair amount of options straight out of the package. Everything keyed in nice and neat. No real issues having to put him together. Everything slotted in nice. It was quite obvious where it was supposed to go. No having to go look at pictures online to try to attempt to figure out how to build him. So overall, I'm quite pleased. I have no interest or desire in starting a Chaos Marine army, but I gotta say, I'm going to be enjoying painting him up. Let me know down below what you guys think. What kind of colors? Should I stick with Black Legion and be boring, or should I go out of my comfort zone, do Night Lords, or some kind of reddish vampire-based one? I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. So, with that said, this is High Lord Tamerlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you back here soon. Bye-bye.